In this video, I'm going to talk about chord shapes or chord forms, specifically major chord forms. What's a major chord? It's built from 3 notes, the 1, the 3, and the 5 from the major scale. You can have different inversions of that. You can have 1, 3, 5. You can have 3, 5, 1, or you can have 5, 1, 3. Those are it. That's just those 3 inversions. So, for example, take the G chord, where I'm actually have the 3 sounding in this case. So I have the 3 there. I have the 3 there. So this is 1, 3, 5, 3, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 3. Okay, those are it. So I'm going to take that chord shape, and I'm just going to use part of it. I'm only going to use 3 notes, and I'm going to start, and I'm going to use, in this case, 3, 5, 1 inversion. So I'm going to use this 3, 5, 1 from that chord. And now I'm going to suppose my nut is my first finger, and put my 3rd finger there. I'm going to move that 2 frets. And now I have an A chord. And I have a B chord. Now I have a shape that's movable. Okay, and here's C. Okay, so that's our first chord form based on the G chord. Second chord form based on the D chord. But again, I'm going to do a 3, 5, 1 inversion, and I'm going to play the 3 here. If you've ever done this tag before, you're actually using, notes around that chord shape. Okay, so I'll call that the D shape. That's another 3, 5, 1. The reason why you want to know what the inversion is you want to know where the 1 is in that chord. Because if you ever want to make a 7th chord out of that, all you got to do is move the 1 down 2 frets, and that becomes a 7th chord. You also want to be aware of, if there's my 3, my 1 is usually 1 string up and 1 fret over. There's my 1, and it's handy to know that because you can reference that for your blues scale. Okay, so that's the D shape, and that's movable. This is E. Nice thing about E right here is I've got open string. Not only that, when I can lift up my 2nd finger, I have that. Okay, here's F and G. Okay, so we have the G shape, D shape. Now we're going to talk about A. A shape. Now if I, again, imagine the nut being my 1st finger, and I'm going to leave my 3rd and 4th finger in place. And I'm going to move that up 3 frets. And this is now a 1, 3, 5. So this note, that's a C note. That's a C chord. That's a D chord. Okay? And well, there's D. And I just played a little thing out of that shape. Okay? So that's the A shape. So we have the G shape, the D shape, and the A shape. Talk about E. So again, I'm going to do a 3, 5, 1 inversion, and rather than play the 1 at the top, I'm going to play a 3. So this is just like the G shape played in A, moved up 1 string. So that's a 3. That top note's a 3, and that's a B, so that would be a G chord. that's it. Why is this useful? Again, these are building blocks. These are anchors that you can, if you're playing down the neck, no matter what chord you're in, when I'm looking at this space in the neck, if I'm playing out of G, I see G, I see D, and I see C. I guess I forgot that shape. That's one other shape. Call that the F shape. This is F chord. Again, it's a 3-5-1. So there's my C chord. Okay. So we have the G shape, the D shape, the A shape, the E shape, and the F shape. Those are all the shapes. Okay. So again, if I'm down here, I see G, I see C, I see C, or I see D rather. See G, D, I see C. Okay. Now the question is, what do I play out of that? Well, you can cross pick. And then this is also G. It's all G. Okay. So now we're going to practice this little exercise I worked up in E to help you kind of work through all the chord shapes in E. So in E, let's look at all the chord shapes up and down the neck. We'll do an E first. That's the first one. Second one. So that runs through all the chord shapes, in fact. So that's E shape. Well, there's missing one. D shape. Okay. A shape. F shape. Okay. I'm the one that I'm missing in that whole exercise is the G shape. Okay, but where would that be? That'd be here exactly. So these are all the chords in E up and down the neck. Okay, this shape. The reason why I left this one out is notice it's the same as that. Sonically, it's the same. But it's a different shape. Here's I'm playing the G shape. Here I'm playing the D shape. Okay? So, take a song like Footprints in the Snow. So I'm going to play that song, and I'm going to do it as more of an exercise around these chord shapes. So again, I'm going to review the chords. I have E chord, and I have A chord, and I have B chord. Okay. And I'm going to do one other thing. Well, I'm going to do this. It's going to not sound like the song at first. It's going to sound more like an exercise. Scale. Okay, so let me do that one more time. I think I might have messed that up. True to the song, I'm going to add a 7th chord around this shape. Again, know where your 1 is. This is a 1-3-5. So there's my 7th. Okay, and I can do it here as well. That's a 7th chord too. So notice this is a 3-5-1 version, and I know my 1 is 1 string up and 1 fret over, and I'm gonna knock that down 2 frets. So that's an A 7th chord. So the song might sound like this. Oops. Up on that 7th. There's my 7th. Okay. Seventh again. I'm gonna slide that down. And then the A chord, I'm gonna leave this finger off. Let those open strings ring. That 7th here. I notice when the fiddle kicks off that tune, they play a 7th. If that sounds awkward, you can just not do the 7th. Version, I did a little cross picking, which is what I'll normally do if I'm taking a break through that song. And I can also play that song down here. Hit the 7th. Using essentially those knowledge of those chord shapes, and how you work on a song, or how you work out a break. I think that deserves another video, which is maybe what I'll do next. But as far as chord shapes go, let me think of another exercise, and that is take a song that you know well, or that you typically play. One that comes to mind is Wildwood Flower. And we're going to go around the circle of fifths. So we're going to change keys every time, and this will teach you how to use those chord shapes, if nothing else will. So I'm going to so just think of this as the 1, and then I'm going to go to the 5. So I'm going to play it out of G next, and to the 5 again. D. Then I'm going to play out of A. To the 5. Play out of E. And this is probably where I'm going to stop. Out of B if you want, but then after B it gets into all the sharps and flats. You don't have any open strings, you got to play completely closed, but that's a good exercise, so I would encourage that. So let's try Wildwood Flower, and I'll at least take it through E. good exercise to do. And from E, you know, you would go to B. So you play it here, you play it here. Okay, but you gotta play now closed. From B, you know, B, that's F sharp. So again, you get into the flats and sharps, but you get the idea. But that's a nice exercise. Sorry for the mess ups. But anyway, those are chord shapes, and that's what you can do with them.